Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh. Welcome to Game 4 in a best of 5 series being played between drewbie. He's our red Terran over here on the far right spawn of Metalopolis. Down at the bottom, we have Complexity CrunCher, the orange Protoss. So these guys are now in Game 4 in a best of 5 series. CrunCher is leading the series 2-1, and we have a close ground position. So this is actually the NASL version of Metalopolis. I guess they don't care about close ground positions, so we'll see if CrunCher and drewbie have another short game like they had in Game 3 on Shattered Temple, or if they have another epically long match like we saw in Game 2 on Tal'Darim Altar, or if they just have a pretty much straight up game like they had in Game 1 on Crossfire. Either option could happen. CrunCher is going to scout the close flying position first. Actually not going to find anything. I think that maybe he thought that they couldn't get close ground positions. I actually don't know if these guys are familiar with every variation of every single base. But we'll see in a moment when he gets up here and doesn't find drewbie. He's probably going to have to go to those cross positions next. I don't think he's going to double back all the way across and go to the close ground positions. But drewbie not doing anything too exciting, just getting his first barracks up right on time. Should be seeing that gateway as soon as he hits 150 minerals. Maybe one more probe. Nope, there it is. Right at 14, right as that next probe starts to get squeezed out with the chrono boost. CrunCher checking the cross positions, not going to find anything, of course. And then he will have to double back and go all the way to these close ground positions. There could actually be a Marine waiting for him. I don't think there will be, but if CrunCher really wants to get up in there with his probe and check everything out, I think he will be able to, but that first Marine might block his exit out of there, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen. We'll see. CrunCher actually taking a timeout at the Xel'Naga Tower looking for any scouting SCVs. He knows where drewbie is at this point. drewbie has no idea where CrunCher is, so here we go, moving in to drewbie's main. What is he going to find? Just a supply depot. And yeah, this Marine is building now, so CrunCher's going to have to basically get in and get out. If you notice, there's no gas here, so drewbie most likely going to be doing that fast expand once again. Gas steal for CrunCher. This is just a very bizarre decision for me. Why do you gas steal a Terran who only has one, actually has 0 refineries up? He's not using any gas, CrunCher, but you know, whatever. It does pigeonhole him into a set of builds, and he is going to have to be annoyed by it and actually go kill it at some point. And drewbie scouting the close flying positions first, may also not be aware that they can spawn at these close ground positions. CrunCher, of course, isn't going to let him know. And now the assimilator's starting to take some fire, and the expansion from drewbie right on time there at the natural. Back over at CrunCher's base. Anything exciting? Looks like Cybernetics Core is right there as usual. Going to be not chrono boosting out Warp Gate Tech, instead chrono boosting out a single Stalker. Looks like CrunCher's assimilator not going to be long for this world. Of course, it does take a while for these two Marines to bond over killing an assimilator. drewbie building... Oh god, drewbie, what are you doing over here? He's hiding an SCV here. I really don't think he's aware that they can be at close ground positions. That could be a big problem. So he's going to check. He's going to bounce his SCV around to the natural of where he believes CrunCher might be. And this is just map variations being a pain. MLG, you cannot spawn close positions. GSL, NASL, you can. TSL, you cannot. So drewbie seeing nothing here. I don't know if he realizes that CrunCher is at that bottom spawn location or not. He needs to continue scouting so that he can be sure. But there is already a Stalker here taking some shots at an SCV, and he does manage to score a sweet kill before these 4 Marines try to corral him. Of course, the Stalker has very, very quick legs and will be able to escape unkilled. Gateways number 2, 3, and 4 coming down for CrunCher. So CrunCher going the handy-dandy Protoss standby for close ground positions. It is the 4 gate. drewbie finally pushing up the ramp now and seeing, oh my god, CrunCher is not here. What have I done? So he realizes now that he is at close ground positions. Probably should be aware that aggression is possible. Gateway number 4 is about to complete for CrunCher, but drewbie has 4 barracks of his own, so he's not like dead in the water. He just doesn't have any gas, so he doesn't have concussive shells. He doesn't have marauders for that matter. No stim pack on the way, no engineering bay, anything like that. CrunCher already dropping that forward pylon and coming in here with 2 Stalkers. There are 9 Marines here total, 10 Marines now, 11 Marines, one at a time, streaming down from drewbie's main. This bunker will be a nice asset for drewbie if he can get there and repair it fast enough. Probably does not want to push out past the bunker, since the bunker actually has better range. Here come all the SCVs to come repair, and there are no sentries in tow to drop any force fields, so he is going to get that repair up just fine. Did he even kill a stalker just now? I'm not sure if I saw an explosion or not, but now these SCVs are going to eat it because they are out of range of that bunker, and here come 4 more Zealots warping in for CrunCher. He doesn't even need to build any more probes. He is just going to go maximum 4-gate, chrono boost all of those gateways to his heart's content, and drewbie really can't do much about it except build more Marines. He cannot sacrifice any more. Actually, he could sacrifice some minerals. He's got about 500 of them to build a refinery, but he really needs to outlast his attack. He's pulling all of his SCVs from the main, or not all of them, but quite a bit of them. This is a lot of SCVs to try to hold off this 4-gate. This is still quite a lot of stalkers, and now these Zealots coming down. Having Zealots in front of your SCVs, whacking them in the face with their side blades is definitely not a position you want to be in, but drewbie does look like he's going to be able to repel this attack, even though he lost a ton of SCVs. He's down to only 13 harvesters now against CrunCher's 25. So drewbie with mules on his side, 2 orbital commands to be able to warp in, or build SCVs, I should say, might be okay, but these Marines really need to be careful. He really wants to stop this pylon from finishing if he can, but check this out. 4 more stalkers warped in from CrunCher's natural area are going to come in here. Tries to do some micro, keep these injured ones alive as long as possible. Bouncing back, killing off these Marines one by one. drewbie still building 4 at a time and trying to get his SCV count back to a normal position. CrunCher has not built any probes. He's only warping in stalkers and Zealots. His pylon's still pretty close to drewbie's natural. And drewbie just trying to max out on Marines as fast as he can before the next hammer blow arrives at his natural. Trying to mine from the natural. I would probably just keep all those SCVs safe inside the main if I were him. There's no way he's going to be able to defend this, and yeah, he's going to lose a lot of SCVs as a result. There's still a bunch of Marines here, but no bunkers, and drewbie says, lame. I thought it was like the MLG version, and I will share a secret with you guys. drewbie actually said right before Game 1 started, I was in the lobby with them, he said, hey, let's use the NASL maps. So drewbie actually suggested that they use NASL Metalopolis and was not familiar with the map that he chose. So GG from drewbie. CrunCher's going to take the series 3-1. Thank you guys very much for watching in the live stream. We had about maybe 1,400 or 1,500 viewers in at our peak for Game 2 there. Still got about 1,250 live here on justin.tv/JoshSouth. Thank you very much, guys. CrunCher is going to win $50 from our anonymous stream donor. And, of course, the VODs will be on youtube.com/AskJoshy in the very near future. Thank you very much for watching. And let me mention again, I'm actually still doing a giveaway where I'm giving away mouse pads autographed by players like E.G. Idra, Liquid TLO, Liquid Huck, drewbie, Kiwi Kaki, Naniwa, and more. Just go to youtube.com/AskJoshy for a chance to win some sweet autographed mouse pads from Idra, TLO, Huck, and more. And if you want more information, actually, I'll just link you in the chat. But that's it for this recording.